And this is stressful and distressing for every single person in the community. Those of you who have lost a lot, and those of you who have been helping others, and everyone in between. So I really want to acknowledge all of you for the great work that you're doing to support each other in your community. I want to be sure that you all know that there is a medical clinic set up now here at the Colony Resort. The baseline team there is a paramedic, a physician, a nurse, and a pharmacist. And they are open from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. And they will be here doing that, providing acute care for folks in the community for as long as it's needed in the community. In addition to that core group of 4 individuals, there are many healthcare professional volunteers, both here and from elsewhere on the island and off island, who are interested in helping. And so you'll see that core group supplemented from time to time, as they are today, by other volunteers coming in. We have tetanus booster there, we have antibiotics, we have wound care, equipment and materials. If you have health questions, please feel free to go there and get them met there. They have also said if you need services after hours, just knock on the door. They're staying here at the resort. So that's a big resource that I'm very happy to be able to make available to you. The other information that I want to give you is information that I think all of you know, but I want to remind you. The floodwaters and the ocean water are dirty. We know that they're dirty. We've had a flood like we haven't seen for decades, and everything has washed off the mountains and has seeped up from cesspools and septic tanks and farm areas in the community. So all of that water is dirty. I know you can't stay out of it because you have to go about your lives, and we all have to, and we have to repair and all of that. What you can do to protect yourself is wear boots when you have them. I know some came in recently and more are on the way. Cover your hands and feet. If you have open sores, please be especially careful to cover those. Wash with soap and clean water after you've been in that water. And if you see sores developing or you get a cut or an abrasion, take care of it. Don't hesitate to come to the medical clinic. If we take care of it early, you're less likely to develop things like staph infections, but we do have medications to treat that here as well. We're at the clinic that I was talking about, right here, room C2. C2, here at the Colony Resort, room C2, yes. They are open now. They started on Saturday. They saw 20 people on Saturday. They saw 46 people yesterday, and this morning at 11 o'clock they had already seen 35. So there's clearly a need, and keep it coming. They're there to take care of you. The other thing is, just one more thing basically, is that everybody's concerned about mold. And if you read, Centers for Disease Control advice about mold, it says dry everything out. Well, I know as well as you do that it's really hard to dry everything out when it's as wet as it is now, it's as humid as it is here, and we haven't had a lot of sun. The main concern with mold is that some people are allergic to it, and for many people it can make respiratory breathing conditions worse. So if you or anyone in your family is suffering from those kinds of symptoms, anything that's damp at this point is almost assuredly moldy. Mattresses, pillows, upholstered furniture, rugs, those sorts of things, you just need to get out of the house if anyone's bothered by that. Fans and open windows and sunshine, if we can get it, will help with all of those things. I think I will stop there. Thank you very much. I know we'll be doing questions at the end.
Let me see by a show of hands, how many of you are concerned about household waste? Household waste. Okay, in the agenda it says solid waste, we need household waste. And so I have Mike Tressler, who's with the Public Works Department, to discuss what's going on with household waste.
Hello everyone. So I know we have a big household waste. We refer to it as municipal waste, but it's generally organics and things that come out of your household. We have a big challenge in getting this out because we're locked in. There's no clear-cut answers, but we do have a plan. But the plan won't be successful without your continued cooperation. Okay, so I think we had earlier provided trash bags, but we brought a bunch of trash bags here. What our plan is to collect your household waste tomorrow. Okay? So that means we need, we're gonna try. We know we're facing a big challenge, but our plan is to collect your waste. I've seen a lot of people putting your waste in garbage bags, and that is key for us. Please, please, try not to keep liquids in there if you can. Get those liquids out in a safe way, manner. We brought a bunch of construction grade trash bags, big trash bags. So if you need to rebag them, please take some. We have them here per household. And then secure them, and if you can, in the morning, not tonight, not today, because there's dogs and animals roaming. So put it out in the morning in the right of way, so where we can clearly and easily get to it. We're gonna extract that, and we plan to fly it out. Okay. There's no other way for us to get it. There's no sense in us collecting it and putting it to another property and let it sit there and rot. So that's our plan. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now to make that happen, and there's a lot of regulatory issues that we're facing regarding that. We'll take questions later. I know we talked about flooding, wet things. Some of you, and it is suggested and recommended, tear out that carpets, wet mattresses. All we ask is that you keep it on your property or safely in the right of way. And at some later point, we're gonna finish our plan on how to deal with that. Okay? Safely to the side, off the road, so the road can traverse. If you can, hold off on it and keep it on your property for now. We ask that you do that, and we'll be in communication as we get our plan solidified.
I have an announcement for recycling.
Okay. Tomorrow morning, have it out there by 7, 8 o'clock. It'll take us some time to gather up and get in here. 7:30 would be great. If you can get it to the main road, that would be very, very helpful. We're going to try to go house to house and do the very best. Everything's being done by manual labor. So we have, I think, Michael Lanawan and his group that's going to assist us as well. So right now we have an area, the old Haena school, DLNR stepped up, and we're clearing that site as a transition site. Mr. Berry offered his property on this side, and I can tell you no private property owner wants solid waste on their site, but he stepped up. We're trying to make that happen. So one more big announcement. Do not deliver your trash, okay? Just leave it there. And if you know the sites, please do not go at nighttime and try to throw things in there. Please. We're going to have National Guard there too, telling you not to do that, asking you nicely. Have your trash out there as early as possible, Monday morning, 7:30. And tomorrow's Monday, right? Yes! We've been going at it from Saturday to so I have lack of sleep. I'm sorry. Sorry, recycling, please hold it for now. Or you are.
We have somebody doing recycling. We'll get your information and we'll make an announcement at the end of the informational briefing. Okay. Next is waste management regarding wastewater. And I want to invite Jason Kakimoto and Lori Venom, who's from the Department of Health and from our wastewater office at the county, to provide some information.
I'm from Health Department. I'm from the Health Department, and this is Jason from the county. As you know, you know that you don't have any county sewer here, so all of you are on your own systems. Just remember that if the water's over it, it's not really functioning. I'm sure I'm not telling you anything you don't know already. So please be careful, just like Dr. Berman said, if you're going to walk around, you can assume that a lot of the water has sewage in it. So please protect yourselves. We wanted to emphasize that if it's on the grass, if that water's on the grass, it's probably the UV rays have cleaned that. That UV rays is very helpful for getting rid of the pathogens. So you don't have to worry so much about that, but the puddles and everything. So please be careful. And we also wanted to talk about maybe if you have puddles in your yard that you're continually walking through, that you could use bleach to some chlorine, and that will also help reduce your risk. So if you have that available and you have ones that you just can't get out otherwise, then please feel free to do that. Just don't go overboard with it. But we said maybe 1 to 10 the bleached water.
How about mosquitoes?
I'm not mosquitoes. There are some handouts on the front about mold and mosquitoes. So please pick those up on your way out. I think mostly they say to use detergent in the water to control that.
Mosquitoes, we have mosquito spray coming. It's coming, so make sure you guys let us know when it arrives.
So just to repeat from our medical office, we do have bug spray that is coming, hopefully tomorrow. And if you do need it, please see them. They want to prevent the spread of dengue. So again, just an awareness that if you do need that resource, the medical office will have that bug spray for you. I'm going to steal. Sorry.
I need to make a correction about that. We wanted to minimize mosquitoes, and mosquito spray is important. There is no dengue fever on Kauai. There is no transmission. So the only way we can get dengue is people bringing it in from other islands and other countries, which is possible. But mosquitoes can't give it to you unless they got it from somewhere. Sorry.
And that's why we have other people that are doctors doing this. Sorry, my apologies. Okay, next we have Deputy Chief Mike Contreras to give an update from the police department.
Hello everyone and good afternoon. Thank you all for being here. I was glad when our officers told us when we went out yesterday that they said everybody's coming, and so we're glad that you're here. As far as the Kauai Police Department goes, we wanted to let you know that 24/7 we have 4 police officers on duty, ready to respond to calls for service. They're also patrolling. Some of the concerns that we heard regarding looting, we're monitoring that, and I can tell you thus far we have not seen that. The type of calls that we've had are minimal. And we hope it stays that way, but that'll only happen with your cooperation and working together as one Haena. We will be here till the end, and the Kauai Police Department will be responding to calls for service. If it's an emergency, 911 of course. If it's not an emergency and you need to make a report with a police officer, the number is 241-1711, and that's our police dispatch. Our officers have radio communication. That would go straight to our dispatch and they will call and notify the officers out here where to go and what to do. So that's available to you and it will be throughout this event.
Where's the command station?
We're at Naue, and so if you don't have a phone, you don't have internet connectivity, you need to talk to an officer, please stop them on the way if you see them on the roadway patrolling. If not, you can go down to the campsite, somebody will always be there. And but if all the phones and everything is working, that's great. But that was one of the concerns that we had. Recently, we stepped up patrols on Honolulu as well as Haena Powerhouse Road based on concerns from the community. And so that will continue. So we want to make sure there's a good presence up there, and we want to make sure that we're dealing with any type of criminal element that's going on.
Thank you, Deputy Chief. Now, I know that some of you may have some concerns regarding court appearances, since we're on law enforcement right now. Terry Tico's here, and she would like to announce that they are able to provide pro bono legal services for anybody who's unable to make a court appearance during this disaster. And so you can text or call Terry at 808-639-5655. Again, that's 639-9080 if you have issues concerning an upcoming court appearance. Okay, next we have Deputy Chief Vaughn, who's going to be in from the fire department. He'll give an update from the fire department.
Deputy Fire Chief. Thank you to all of the community for bearing with us through this little storm here. As you know, the fire department has had a presence here from the start. You guys know who our guys are. Yeah, I think you guys know who our guys are. We have 5 to 6 guys that live here in Haena. They've been very helpful for 24/7, 365. So. Continue to provide service to you folks, whether through fire and EMS. We will have somebody on duty 24 hours a day for however long it takes. This is, oh yes, and of course our lifeguards too. So we work collaboratively together. You'll see them roving around on their ATVs. If there's any questions, any concerns, you can bring that up with me after this continuing meeting. I've been engaging with the community already, trying to get flush some of that up. Again, thank you for the opportunity to serve you folks.
Red Cross to give an update on their services.
Thank you everybody for allowing me to speak here. We have damage assessment teams going out doing house to house, and we're doing damage assessment, and then we're just checking on everybody. We're working our way through. We have they're volunteers. We only have a few of them, but they are working their way through that. And if we don't get to you, we will. We want to make sure that we touch base with everybody here so that you all see us. If you don't hear from us, please call. My information is in there. You can call our office. You can also call the hotline for the county, and they can get that information to us. But we're working through everything. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's helped us get out to that community. People that have given us rides, given us updates about your neighbors. It's just been phenomenal to really see how everybody is really working together to make sure everybody is okay with this. So thank you very much.
Amen! Thank you. Next we have Jeremy Augie, who will be talking about the next 2 items under L and M, which is the state and the federal emergency management agency responses to this situation.
Hello, everybody. And first of all, this has nothing to do with North Korea, okay? The second thing is, 26 years ago, I brought the National Guard over to United with the idea that we're going to take care of you guys. But after a while, we learned that you guys are taking care of our National Guard soldiers. So that's the way I know our spirit works. That's the way you guys work. And as far as taking care of each other, you guys are the prime example. I want to say that I want to kind of pretty quick. Come out. He's right there in the back. He now came in last night with 8 National Guard soldiers. They are our presence on site. So if there's any questions with respect to state issues, National Guard issues, he's the guy to talk to. Okay? So we have those questions.
You guys need any for part of the information intake center. So if there's any questions
Okay, can you hear me now?
All right, so we're part of the information intake center conduit for the Haena. So if there's any questions or issues that you guys need from Haena, we're located here in room Bravo 2, B2. So we'll be there pretty much within at least till the end of the week. And if you guys need any requests for, or B1, I apologize, B1, Bravo 1. We'll be there. Whatever information or request that you guys we can provide, we'll do that for you.